Welcome to our daily Forex market analysis, and this is for trading on August the 25th, 2020. Just a quick disclaimer here before we get started. This is for educational purposes only. Trading is a risky business, so please be careful with your money. As usual, we'll get started with our calendar here. Coming up on Tuesday, we don't have anything really in terms of the red or the critical news. We do have consumer confidence numbers and home sales numbers here. So these numbers, consumer confidence numbers, will be important. So if we see that the numbers, actual numbers come in above expectations, that will be good for the stock market, and we're likely to see the stock market go up based on that. Same thing applies to the new home sales and the Richmond Manufacturing Index here as well. And then in the evening session, trade balance numbers for New Zealand. So fairly light here in terms of the data that's coming up. So let's go on to our charts here. As usual, we'll start off with our euro dollar. So we were looking for euro to drop, and we did see that pullback actually went right into the level that we had marked there, into 1.1850, and we have a bearish pin bar here. So bias is to the downside, and I will look for price to drop here. So in terms of our bias is to the downside, and looking for this to drop. The first target here, let me just, okay, so the first target here would be 1.1750, which is low from Friday, and then 1.1700. So looking for price to move back towards the support level here. So bearish bias here for euro dollar, looking for a bit of a pullback and then a drop. So this is looking bearish. Pound dollar here, this as well, we have a nice bearish close for the day here. So bias is bearish. And in terms of the pullback here, looking for 1.3100. And then a drop here. So bearish bias, and first target here is 1.30, and second target would be 1.2940. So bias is bearish for pound dollar as well. Aussie dollar here, we have a little doji here as well. So looking for a pullback. So this pullback could go and retest this 0.7200 level. So watch out for that. But bias is bearish. And in terms of the target here, the first target will be 0.7120. So this one's been trading in this range for a little bit. It hasn't really done a whole lot, so it seems to be stuck in this range. So looking for a move back towards the support level here. So first target 0.7120, and second target here is 0.7060. New Zealand dollar here, this one as well, we have a pin bar today. So looking for a further drop here. And in terms of the pullback level, I would watch out for 0.6550. So bearish bias here. So far, they are moving in the direction that we were expecting them to. And first target here is just the low from the other day, is 0.6500, which isn't that far. And then second target would be 0.6465. So bias here is bearish for New Zealand dollar. Dollar CAD here, this one seems to be stuck in a tight range here. We see that price rejected the support level here, but it hasn't really managed to break above the resistance either. So today's candle closes bullish here, but we had a similar candle close the other day as well. So we have to be careful. So bias, I would say, is bullish, but watch out, because if it doesn't go through the resistance at 1.3240, then we could see another move to the downside. As we can see, this is where price has been stuck for over a week now. So bullish bias with caution though. Once we see the break of this resistance at 1.3240, next target here is 1.3330. So bias is bullish for dollar CAD.